Stop making those beautiful sites in Lovable, please. Instead, make those beautiful sites with functionality. In this video, I'm going to show you how. I'm going to show you how to add a chatbot to your Lovable site, how to add a proper working calendar, a proper contact form, and even a reviews widget, so you can have beautiful sites with functionality that you can sell. My name is Altus. I love AI. I got an AI automation agency and my mentorship program, and we do all sorts of stuff like this to make things stand out and actually sell a workable product to a business that's going to be valuable to them. So we'll go through everything. We're going to work through preparation, getting images together, putting it into Gemini, coming up with a plan and launching the site. And best is, you can actually do this in the free version. And I'm going to show you a little tip and trick at the end, how to add beautiful animations to it. And I'm even going to break Lovable, kind of, okay? But come on, let's go in through it. You're going to have a lot of fun. Just set some time apart and you're definitely going to learn something. If you've done Lovable for a while, this will shock you. So let's get into it. Alrighty, let's get this started. It's going to be lots to it, so slow down. I'll go slow as well, and we'll do it in steps where we first going to gather everything that we need, and then we're going to put it together with Gemini, and then we are going to put it into Lovable and see what it spits out. Don't get me wrong, you can literally just smash Lovable with just one prompt and it will actually just go, okay? One prompt in there and it will work and spit out something really, really good for you. It's what makes it so amazing. And I even said, usually I'm on the phone talking to a potential client, and as they talk, I type some details in, and before the end of the conversation, I spit out a website for them and I just say, hey, FYI, this is just a sample we've just quickly created for you, my team. And they quite love that. They quite think it's really good. But we're going to go slow and make use of the free credits in Lovable. We're going to make use of Gemini, that at this time is really good for coding, understanding code. So let's get started. So let me move my face out of the way. Not completely. We'll chuck it down the bottom here. So I highly suggest you just go get a notepad, any sort of notepad. I like Notepad++. It's just a bit of a better version of Notepad. You can have a Google Doc if you want to have a Google Doc. Either way, just grab something to write stuff in. So we are going to gather some evidence for us so we can put it into Gemini. And we're going to start by, because this is all about linking Highlevel into this. If you don't want Highlevel linked in, skip all this stuff and just head straight to Lovable. But we want to enable all the cool features that Highlevel have. The form, the calendar, the review widget, and the chatbot, okay? You might as well build a website that looks awesome and has some functionality. So we're going to add those things. So I just come in here and we're going to grab it out later, and I'm just going to say the first thing first, what should I grab first, is the contact form. Now, I'm not going to show you how to build all this out from the start, okay? I'm not going to show you that. You should know Highlevel. If not, learn the modules, but the video will be way too long if I go show you how to actually make these, but it's easy done in Highlevel. If you don't know Highlevel, join the school group. If you're not in part of the school group, it's in the classroom, heaps of stuff on Highlevel, but a contact form. So it's a form that's going to sit on a website that you can add details in, and once you add the details, you can leave a message, and I'll show you where to find that. So contact form, we're going to have our calendar, and these are all going to be embedded codes. Then we're going to have our review widget, and then we are going to have our chatbot, and that's just going to be a website chatbot that sits down the bottom of everything. And then this is really good too, we're going to get to it, is images. So image URLs. All right, so for this example, we're going to come up with a roofing company, and we're going to just look at some roofing pages that we like. Now, again, if you're going to build this out for an actual client or for yourself, I did this for my voice AI, this is what you're going to need to do. If not, just chuck this in without. This is just going a better way to save you prompts as well. So let's start in here. So that's it that we need for now. What we need as, so the contact form in Highlevel. So in my sub account, I have sites and I have forms, and in my forms I have a contact form. I should name this contact form. That's all right if it's not in there. And it's just the form that sits on the website if someone wants to leave you a message on the website. And all this is your first name, last name, phone, email, contact form. This sends it to you. I need to turn that on actually. It sends me an emails, new contact, if someone submits this. So I know someone wants to be in contact, right? I actually forgot to put this in, so that's all good. So to have this form, you're going to go to the top here and we're going to say integrations, and it's going to be part of the page integration, and you're going to copy the embedded code. I'm going to come back into here and I'm going to paste it in here. Okay. Usually they get quite long. So just have that in like that. Now, next one is going to be the calendar. So same again, and in Highlevel, I am going to come to settings, and I come to calendar. Now, again, not going to show you how to set up a calendar. Millions of ways to set up calendars in Highlevel, really functional, really good. Zooms, heaps to do in Highlevel for calendars, really good for it. Plus the automations go with it, plus the bookings, plus it's just good. Use Highlevel calendar forms, but you can do this with Calendly as well. By the way, Calendly has got an embedded link as well. Either way, embedded code is all the things we want. Copy code. We are going to come back in here. Okay, so it doesn't matter if it goes like this, that's fine. So Highlevel code. No, that was the calendar code, wasn't it? So calendar code, knew there was a bit wrong in there. Next, we are gonna get the review widget. Now again, Highlevel, love it, it's awesome. You should combine the two because you got a review widget on here. So you connect your Google business account, and then when you come into reputations, it actually has an actual widget in here that you can use. It's really cool. And you can just go through. Did I connect my Highlevel account in here? Oh, my Google account, yeah. This is the right one. Got some reviews. And cool. Alright, so we are now. It's like, where am I looking? Reputation. Not reporting, reputation. It's like, where's my reviews gone? All in here. And obviously you have review AI. It is really good. Again, it's all in the classroom, in the school community. Really good to have. But I have all of my reviews in here in one place. I don't use Facebook, so I don't care. My automation adds reviews and reviews, so it looks double. But you come down here and you got a widget. Widgets are really cool looking. It sits on the website and it either has them all collected like this, or we can just go create a new widget. And you can see there is, it looks different. It either scrolls down, it has a grid, but I like the carousel down here, by the way. Now, depending on what our page is going to lay out, we can get the embedded code, but you might have to come back and just toggle the colors. Okay, but something to think about later on. Okay, so this is your widget. To enable the widget on the website, hey, guess what? There's embedded code in there. hit the save button in here. This is going to be my Lovable code. So just want to copy and paste this one. And scroll down there, review widget, and I paste that in there. Sweet, now I have that one. Next, we are going to get our chatbot. Embedded code, you guessed that right. So chatbots are under sites. So again, you got to connect your AI to your chat widget, train your AI, connect it all together, and then once you connect your AI to your chat widget, we're going to take the chat widget and connect it to your website. So Highlevel connects the widget to AI and has all your business information. This is just the chat widget we're going to use. Okay, so you need to know how to set all that up. Again, learn Highlevel. But chat widget in here, you're going to just create a new one. I already have one in here. Once you create a new one, you can go out, change the settings in this, add it in here, and this is what it will look like. And guess what? Get code. Here we go. Get a code. I'm going to come back in here, and we're going to come through in here. Awesome. So we're going to build a roofing company. Now, Lovable is really good sometimes at finding images. You want images on your website, right? So if your client has some pre-made images, definitely use them. Else, all I suggest is you just go out and you go to Canva. Again, not going to be a Canva lesson. Just pay the extra money for Canva, but Canva is free most of the time. We're going to come to templates. Do I have one? It's going to load all my random different stuff, all the projects I'm in. And you're just going to find one of these, the 300 by 250. You either go create a custom size. This is the one I did for the vet, but it's just a new project. And it's 300, what did I say? 300 by 250. So you can just go in here, custom home, and you should have them all saved, but 300 by 250. And I'm just going to create a new design. What you can do is just download them from Google. Is it Pixel Bay? You do need to worry about royalty stuff though. So Pixel Bay is in there. You register those and they have free images. I just like Canva. Yeah. Find yourself 4 or 5 images just to have. It's good if the client has some of himself. So all I'm going to do in here in Canva is going to come elements. I'm going to look up roofing. And I'm going to look up photos. And there's just going to be some random roofing photos. I'm going to paste that one in there. Now Canva is painful sometimes. If it's a pro image and you don't have the pro account, it won't download. So you can literally just screenshot this and save it if you want to go that fast. So literally going to be Control S, and you can screenshot this. In fact, let's just do this. Get this and save it under downloads. I'm just creating a new folder. Roofer 1. I don't actually know I don't know if this will work. If you don't have the pro account, it might have a watermark there. I don't know. It'd be pretty silly if they do not put a watermark in, but hey, they might have it or not. That's a cool image. Hit that. It's going through saving them on my second screen in here too. Here's a roofing type image. Alright, I'm just going to do 4 or 5. Save this. 3. Here's a cool roofing image there. Now, if you don't have the full account, you can just save. Yeah, I just like Canva. I think it's one of the best tools that I bought. There's a lot of great tools, and sometimes they do cost a bit of money, but it's just amazing investments. You use them every day. And that one in there. Right. Save that one in there. And then we'll do one more. Just that one looks cut off. This dude looks cool. And I actually just remembered of something that we should add into the notes, but we'll get there. So I got 5 images. I actually got 6 now. Rename 6, 5. I'm saving me. So I'm gonna get rid of this. What you do is you come into Highlevel. You come to media storage, and you got a free media storage in here. So I'm gonna go upload. I'm gonna go roofer, and then copy all those. Oops. Control A. Gonna insert them in here. And it'll just give us a couple of minutes to reload this. So I'm just going to copy each image URL in here. So image 1, you go here, get URL, and just go backwards and forwards. 1. Get linked. I'll just do this. Get link. Get link. I'll just keep doing this. So we're almost done with this one. Just want to show you the difference of actually just doing a bit of prep work. Get link. Alright, enough of that one. Next, we need some roofing websites that we like. So literally just a matter of coming in here. Oops. Roofing user. I don't like the sponsored ones. They're not always the best. Roofing services. California. In fact, actually, maps would be better. And it's got a website. And it's got a website. And it's got a website. These are cool. Hey, look, someone to target that doesn't have a website. Oh, get them. Low reviews. Low reviews. Quickly pause this. Go get this. No reviews. No website. But look at these. You want to have sites like this, right? So I'm just going to go with ones that I like. Pretty average. Remember this. I bet we're going to do something better than this. Sorry. I'll take it back. This is okay. And actually, it's actually got this. I'll take this totally back. Here's a website that I like. Not my favorite. But at least I spent some time, right? I still think it pretty plain. Raw roofing. See, we're gonna have a beta link widget in this. No, I don't actually think roofing websites look that pretty. Okay. So what I'm looking for is services. So, because we want a service page, we want what we do, what our work, okay? Experience certificates, blogs, contact form. So we have the service areas. So I'm just going to come through in here. Now, because I'm doing this off the cuff, you won't have this, but we should probably do this from the start, okay? As in, if you have your own, if you know your client, you should do this, but because we're going to make this up, it's going to be, we'll have to remember these, okay? So service area and stuff. Thanks for, I hate when Windows does that. So this website's good. And I don't know about this one. You see it's going to be Wix. This is so difficult. Yeah, it's a good website. Okay, so we have this. This is enough for now. Okay, it's enough for now. Right, next thing we're gonna do. Oh no, computer. Looks like, no, we got. So, next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna come to Gemini. Okay, so we are gonna look for SEO keywords. Okay, so I'm gonna say we have Altus roofing. So we're gonna say give me 10 short and 10 long tail keywords. My business is called Altus Roofing. I do residential roofing. Roofing in the California area. Right. All I want is some SEO type keywords. Right. Short term, long term. Nice. So when we come in here, short keywords. I'm gonna come in here and copy this. And let's say 10 long keywords. Alright, so all we've done is just done the prep work. Very important for this. Okay. Very important for this. Right, now, so we've got the prep work. Let's just go over it. We have our contact form because we want that in there. We have a high level calendar because we want it in there. We have a review widget. We have some URLs. We have a roofing page, and we have SEO keywords. Right, so take a breather. We have what we need. Now we're going to create a big prompt for Gemini, and because Gemini's got so many tokens, we are going to ask it to create a prompt for Lovable. So I'm just going to pause it and get all that ready, and then we'll go through in the next one, and we'll continue from here now with Gemini. All right, let's get going. So at this time, when you come to Gemini.com, you have the really good version of Flash, 2.4 Flash experimental. You want to make sure you hit it on the Pro version. Okay, just be wary is that we have limited submissions in here, but that is okay because for this we can also use Studio Google, where we actually get unlimited on this. Else we want to use something like Claude, but we want to use some sort of programming language. Also, for the next part, and this is kind of just out of my head from years of making websites and programming, but there's a couple of things that makes a website good. You have A, multiple pages. Number B, you'll have a hero section. You'll have a section that shows off your services. You'll have a section that shows off testimonials. You'll show where you are located. You'll show kind of like an about page. You'll have a contact page. You'll have social media links, and then all the stuff from Highlevel that we have in there. So this is just going to be a matter of putting it all together, and you can kind of see like one of these pages, contact us, call now, call to actions. We'll have a call to action in there as well. And we're going to build it out as I talk along. Okay, so, and here's going to be the trick. We're going to give Gemini a bunch of information, and then we're going to say, ask me 10 questions to make this better for you. Okay, so what do we want? Prompt engineering. Okay, your role is to be a lovable dev prompt creator. You also have the skills of a web developer, and so forgive my spelling. My spelling is going to be horrible. I can just keep typing with the bad spelling, and it will remember. You have the skills of a web developer and create beautiful pages. You understand what goes into a website. You also understand SEO really well. I want you to create a prompt for a Lovable website. The prompt will include some embedded code and functions that you need to copy over into the prompt as it is. The prompt needs to be written out clear for Lovable dev as if they are an 8th grader. A good blueprint will help. I also need help with the copywriting. Right. What I want is, I want a multi-page website. I want a beautiful landing page website with a strong hero section. I want to show off all the skills we have. I want a Google Map function to show where we work. I want a calendar for booking. I will give you the code for it. I want a chatbot. I will give you the code for it. I want to add my photos in everywhere I can. I'll give you the link for it. So I want a landing page. I want it SEO friendly and optimized. I'll give you some keywords. So I'm just saying as much as I can. I want you to build this prompt, and this prompt needs to be for a website. It needs to be multiple pages. I need some about sections. So I need a main page. I need a services page. I need to share our skills, some testimonials, an about page. Need an about page. I need a contact page. I'll give you a code for the form. The idea for the website is for people to call me or book in with their calendar. So the call to action should be call me now or book in. Alright, about the business. Name is Altus Roofing. We do residential roofing. All the services that goes with it for residential homes in California. All you're doing is listening to me talking and actually making spelling mistakes. So maybe instead of just confusing this AI really badly. Now again, if you're doing this for a client, you should know some. If you're doing it for yourself, you should know some. My address is 123 Cool Street. My phone number is 34. Let's make it 4455123. This is Altus, and I am the owner. Yeah. Anyway, so right. These are the embedded codes. So I'm gonna come here, and I'm gonna say copy this. Like I said, really good thing about Gemini is all the big tokens. So I can just add this in here. For the contact form on the contact page, I have leave a message. This is the embedded code. Remember to bring it across. Right. This is my calendar. Getting frustrated with myself here. Calendar embedded code. This needs to be on a booking page. The code is come here. Make sure I go to the start of the frame. In here. Whoop, come all the way to the end, copy that, paste that in there. So what's next is reviews widget. For reviews and testimonials, I have a widget as well. This widget is a Google review widget. Now sometimes I add all these things in here and I really wonder if we're going to break Gemini. I know Gemini, if we were going to break Lovable. I should make this into a YouTube video. It says let's break Lovable. So chatbot. I want a chatbot for cheapest. Chat. It's not that I can't spell, it's because I think between my fingers and my brain, I have a misconnection and I can't spell. Code is that needs to be on every page. Nice. I have some custom images I'd like to add. Alright, sorry, just come here, copying the URLs. Oops. I have found some websites that I like. They are, I like a red color theme. My SEO keywords are, now read all this, then ask me 10 questions about the prompt, website, or business. When I answer them, write the prompt in detail with the embedded codes. Embed. Alright, now a good trip. Control A, copy. Come back to your notepad. I'll just do new, or you can do underneath. I guess keep it simple. Just in case we break stuff. Like, I think it's amazing how much we can confuse an AI. But imagine you had to sit and answer all those things and think about that. You're gonna have to write it out, think about it, then write the plan and rethink about it and come back. And I bet the average person is probably gonna muck it up. But this is actually a thinking model. If you would chuck that straight in, it will just like work. Okay, so cool. Service area. So we're gonna answer the questions. It's gonna take our jumble at the top with our rumbling answers and create a prompt. Hopefully it doesn't break Lovable. So number one, kind of wasting a question there is what I was looking at. You mentioned California, very large state. Could you please specify? Who's gonna go? San Diego. Okay, where do we service? Address where? Yes, it's a real address. I'd like it to be on the footer. So just reading number two. Where do you want us to show the address on the? No. So all right, here's the problem. We asked for the Google Map. We asked for a Google Map function. Okay. So what we need to do. It's going to get confused. So I need to be clear here. For the Google Map service function, I want you to not to show the service area of the San Diego. Just so it doesn't show my address on here, okay, if that makes sense. So number 4, specific skills. Nice, thank you for this. So what skills? I don't actually know roofing skills. Sorry. Number 3, number 4, number 5. If you need your client got about story, give something here, make it up. I have been working in roofing for 40 years. 5, 6. Image preferences. You have given a list of images. Do you have any preferences? Which image would be best? No. If you had one that's going to be the owner or something, you add it in here. Which one do you prefer? Map functionality. Do you want Google Maps? The Google Maps on the bottom to show service location, just so it makes sense. Okay, number 8, review widget. Where's the best place to show review widget spots on the landing page, the very page, or maybe let's create our own page. Okay, because the main page might be just asking where to put the review widget. Let's say on its own happy stimulus page. Inspired websites. Look, for example, what I like the services. Now I actually forgot to put that in there. 9, 10, website tone. 10. I want this should have been in the top, but that's right. We came back to save it. I want a site easy to use. I want it to look amazing. Now, I also want to instruct Lovable to add animations in around buttons and sections that makes it look amazing and beautiful. Those are your answers. Give me the full Lovable prompt. Remember to add the custom code. Alright, let's see what Gemini does. So while Gemini does its thing, lovable.com, just lovable.dev. The dev, you can search up pricing. I think the $20 is so worth it because, funny, a bolt comes up. The pricing is worth it because you can do this. I do this every day, make websites every day. You get the 5 goes for free and normal Lovable, and you can connect that to your GitHub page and then edit and copy it across. But for $20, having 100 credits every day plus the 5 credits, so 105 credits goes every day. Plus you just get to host it on there, and it's just so easy. You don't have to spend it. Go get the free version if you want to. In fact, we are going to use the free version for this one. So let's find yourself a Lovable and log into it, and we're going to come back to this. So it's already done. So let's just skim over this project. Hello lovable.dev. We need you to create a fantastic website. The main goal is overall look, inspired website, widgets, guttering roofing, about the page, embedded form for that. Good. Calendar embedded form is in there. Alright, see how it sets it out. So this is what makes Gemini pretty good. Oops. I'm gonna hit that. Hello Lovable. Come here, copy it. Let's build something amazing. Like code puts that down there. Always copy and save your stuff. I don't think I saved the other one right, but anyway, here we go. Moment of truth. It won't be a moment of truth because this is going to take a little while, right? Let's come to Lovable. Let me just get this to load. I am going to paste the prompt in there. And we're going to hit this button. And oh no, I used all my credits for this one. It's quite funny. Did I? Daily credits, 5 out of 5. Is that what it means? I don't have credits, so we'll find another page. So another Google account. I think another Lovable, the dev. Come on. And hit the paste in this one. Is that gonna go? Alright, so what is gonna happen is I'm gonna pause this, but this is gonna do its thing. It's probably having a what on earth is happening here moment. And it won't surprise me if this is gonna stop soon from Lovable, but we're gonna let us run and I'll come back to you and see how we get along. Alright, so it gave one error and this is what it spat out. So straight away the AI is actually working, so let's put this over in here and see what it came up with. Now it's got to be smart. We have 4 more credits left to change some stuff, so let's have a look at this. So it's, yeah, anyway, you need to redo your logo. You'll have a logo, but that's pretty cool. We have a nav bar that actually stays in the top. That's pretty cool. We have a number, and if you click on it, it will call it. Nice. Yeah, hero section, call now, book now, and we'll click on those soon. Free estimates. I couldn't have dreamed this. I have no idea about roofing. 100% no idea. This is from our images. Our roofing services are these things. We'll come back. It should go up there once we click it. Why choose us? Like, I think these are like better than some of the other ones, right? So, our service area, San Diego. Call us now. Right? So, where does this take us? High-level calendar. Hello. It's obviously a different calendar, but hello, high-level calendar. Other ways to reach us. Contact form. Is that gonna go? Get in touch. Have that. Where we live. Cool street. Contact form. Leave a message. Contact form works. Chat widget on every page. Chat widget works. This is, yeah, this is just amazing. I love Lovable. I couldn't do all this, and it would take me a week. And this just looks different from anything in Highlevel that would look like. Right? Roofing repairs. Look at the little. I forgot to say that they should put bits of emojis and illustrations in, but it just did put the illustrations in. See a bit of CSSing in there. This is so cool, right? Booking again, it all works. Happy customers. Our projects. Oh no, we didn't have that. Okay, that's alright. Happy customers. So let's see if we can actually. Oh no, there it is. I apologize. Lovable. It's in here. Alright, this is obviously my stuff, but you get what I mean, right? It's in here. Hear from us, happy customers. There's some random stuff that it actually added. Good for you making fake reviews. Not the best idea, but it adds them. Photos, stars, looks cool. Have my Google reviews in there, so whenever someone does a review, it will actually just chuck all that in there. Okay. Like this is ready, right? If Altus Roofing wanted to be a client, like, why would you not just send them this and say this is a good first demo site? And like, it's hard to fault this, right? It's hard to fault this. Like, everything just works. Look, it just works. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's left me pretty speechless. Like, it's The only thing you might want to change is there, it's a bit dull, the colors for that. But you scroll down in the taskbar stage, which is really cool too. Should we go see if we can just, let's go break this if we can. All right, here we go. So this could literally be the end of the video, but no, we'll make it better. 21, no, different side. 21 the div. Let's see what sort of animated stuff we can add in here. Oh, come on. Just really quickly, just for the fun of it. See if there's anything cool to add. Would that go in anywhere? All right, let's see this. I don't even know if this will work. Where is this? The fluid thing. Oh, I don't know. It's a little bit slow. Should we see if it actually works? I don't like this one. It's going a little bit slow. Might just be the computer. I don't know. But anyway, let's find something cool. This is good. So go open this. We are copying the prompt in here. Copy prompt. Now I'm gonna come to Lovable and I'm gonna say, shut it. We ain't done with it. Let's just see this. Maybe my internet connection is just bumming out a little bit. Everything is slow to load. Alright. So for the hero section, I have. No, you can actually select it. Look how cool this is, Lovable. Will this work? I want this whole section animated to help you with the text appear animation. Here is a prompt. Had that in there, had that send, and we'll let it do its thing, and I'll just come back in here. Let's see what else we can do. I got time, you got time. You'll hear if you watch this far, I don't know, it should be pretty cool. Some of that's pretty good too. Should we try that? Yeah, cool. Copy this. Got a couple left, right? So just scroll down here. Alright, it's still doing its thing. So let me just pause. I'll just pause for a little bit, and this is the last part. So let's actually see what it comes up with. Alright, not sure what I did there. It's in there, but it's bad coloring. So this is what I mean. You didn't play around, but now I'm wasting credits. So let me go to revert. This is how you revert. I'm gonna come back to this one. And let's just find some blank sections on here that we can try these on. I'm just gonna say I restored this version, and I'm gonna say add this in the entire contact page. So see it restoring. Right, was stored in here. Add this background animation in the entire contact page. Alright, we're gonna let it do its funky thing again and see if we break it more. So this is the thing, right? You can do all cool things like this. Running out of prompts, obviously, but this website's full of them. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. But you can see if you want to animate your buttons, you can go and select the button in there, and we can get this code in here. It's just coming in here, and you just copy the code in here, and Lovable will have that. So we can see if we can add that button in there once it's done with that. See if it likes that better. I think for the other one, you had to have different colors in your page at least. So I'll pause this again, and then I'll come back when it's done. All right, we're back. Let's go look at the contact page. Just bring it out in here. And, oh, sorry, contact. And there we have some squiggly animations and for you, right? So that's how that works. We tried a button one that I just copied. Let's see if I have the right one. Just double checking. Copy the button one. Last one. Come in here, and then we're gonna do the select thing again. Button here. Add it. Button. I want this button to have a red glowing border, like in this code. Apply this code. Being very lazy in here. Don't know if that's gonna work, but anyway, let's just see. Last one for in here. While it does its thing, it just summarizes off. It would have been a long video, but what we did first was going out and oops, let's close that so we can see. And here's my notepad. We gave it some information and stuff, and I'll put this in this cool community down the bottom. Well, no, I won't actually, because I actually need all these things. But we just gave it some stuff, right? And was that done in the background? Jeepers, that looks terrible. That did not even work. No, it has a slight glow to it. I don't know if you can see it on the screen. That doesn't work. Terrible idea. Alright. Some stuff works, some stuff don't. My prompt was probably bad in there. But we gave us some stuff in there. We give as much as we have. Then we ask a really, really smart AI agent to give us a better prompt. And I'm telling it, this is the big trick in here, is give us those 10 questions to make it even better. Okay, then only then does it give us a proper, amazing, good prompt with all the high level functionality. You want functionality in there. What's the use of a blank website? Okay, now the last thing that I'll do is I'm actually just going to put this in one last thing, and we'll see what it comes up with. And it's actually in here. We'll see what it comes up with. Okay, so I wanted to show you that we're building a really good prompt to add a lot of things to it. So there's a lot of information, so it doesn't just go out and do its own thing. So for the last one in here, I have 5 minutes left. I got one go left. Go to dashboard. Create a roofing website for Altus. Wet site. I don't even know if it's gonna have that right. Did I just wasted the last comment? Finally, in the last minutes of the website, I was gonna go finally broke Lovable. I've not been able to break it. I've been able to not make it have functions, but it works really well. I've tried the old bolt. Did not like that one. Lovable is just so good. It's got the super base in here, GitHub, so you can actually share the stuff along. And like you saw, I gave it a massive prompt and it didn't fall over. So really well done on it, just the ease of it. But for example, all I have to do is have my cold email while I'm on the phone to Altus Roofing, and talking to him about AI and websites or the functionality what I have. I can just have this Lovable quickly while I'm on the phone, create a website for him and maybe add a bit more detail so it's not so generic. But you'll come up with something good, and we'll see what this comes up with. But back to the main idea. Have a good prompt. I hate when it does that. Windows does that to me. Have a really good prompt. Add it to Gemini, or I think Claude's doing pretty well. So add it in there to build you out something better for Lovable than just this. But this is going to be a pretty good website too, because it's smart. Lovable's, I don't know what language model it uses. Here we go. Moment of truth. Right, it's pretty average. Where's the pictures? So exactly the same person, exactly the same function has just done two different things for you. This looks like an IT website, and that is it. Hello, world of sucking. Right. Understand the difference. Yeah, hope you had fun, hope you learned. It's adding functionality to websites that makes it cool, and yeah, just really easy. Use Lovable, use Highlevel. If wherever you are and you watch this video and you're not part of the school group, I think you're missing out, because we do cool things like this. If you're part of the school group and you end up watching this video, this is why we're awesome. But yeah, the Voice AI Agency, cool website. Hey, guess what? Bought it out in Lovable. Right? Awesome value. Go up and join up. Heaps of stuff in here. High level stuff. Make sure you go through it if you're part of the community. The course, the high level 5-day agency will teach you most of those things that we've just done and had to figure that out. And then all the voice AI stuff is endless. Oh my word, the end-to-end tutorials. If you haven't seen my end-to-end videos, it's in there. I got some stuff from myself, lead scraping, robo nuggets. There's like 200 videos in here. Not only that, you're part of the whole free high level community, unlimited SaaS accounts we're in here. So yeah, welcome, and we'll talk to you for the next one. All the best.